Previously on Marvel Midnight Suns.
Still think I could have used a cloak.
Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready. Stark's holographic monstrosity better not scratch my table. I can't just hop over to Atlantis and pick up another one, you know. I've heard of Dr. Faustus in passing, but I've never bothered to look into him before. I learned a long time ago not to waste too much energy on fanatics.
And with those introductions from Caretaker, hi guys, it's Grace the Autistic Gamer, back again finally with some Marvel Midnight Suns. Last time we left off, the Hunter just took time to chill around the Abbey, getting to know her new teammates, and found out that Faustus is up to something nefarious. So we need to go to our mirror table to select our mission. Before we do that, I just want to apologise for the length of time that this has taken. By the time this is uploaded, it's going to be close to about 6 weeks since I recorded part 3. Some of you may be aware I have recently moved house. It was an opportunity that came up very suddenly and had to be taken very, very quickly. So the move has been a bit intense a little bit, and also, or possibly as a result of that, my mental health has taken a bit of a tumble, and I really have not had the energy really to record sort of footage and the voiceover, but I'm hoping now that I'm coming out the other side of it. So with all of that explained, let's go and see what Faustus is up to with our mission, Faustian Bargain.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
That might spell out Hydra. As you can see, we're going to be taking Hunter, Captain Marvel, and Blade. It looks like we're going to get a Gamma Call and an artifact out of it.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road. Stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Not bad for our first team up.
Almost feels like cheating with you two on our side.
Lovely, more character back and forth. Gotta love it. Alright, through the portal we go!
Probably can scratch a band end off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
So much for stealth. Way to go, Captain Marvel. Okay, current objective: defeat all enemies to complete the encounter. Should be fairly simple, right?
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Aww. Okay, so have a quick look what we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Hydra Commandos and 3 Hydra Elites. We've also got a couple of quick strikes, so I think our first couple of moves pretty much wipe themselves.
Playtime's over. Feeling strong today.
Nice. Blade leveling up.
I feel stronger already.
And Hunter leveling up as well, off to a good start. Keep the heal just in case. Alright, got a knockback. Ooh. I sent a knockback from there into there. Oh, that's going to hurt me at the same time. Well, there's always something to ruin my plans. In fact, why do that? Let's just target that, and we'll stay out the way.
No mercy, servants of Lilith.
Okay, at least we've got a bit of an electric thing that we can stun one of our opponents, actually. Can we get that? Yes. Right, that'll take him off the board for a minute.
Never seen that before.
Oh, lovely. Okay. 2 card plays. We've got to redraw. Great if we get... Oh, we had enough for a Phantom Beam. Didn't realise that. Whoopsies. Okay. Let's redraw our heal card, even though I said probably should keep it. Fist of Radiance. Here we go. Actually, let's save the Fist of Radiance. Let's go with slash on this guy.
Hell that.
Oh, hello. 3 Hydra bad guys all in a line. I swear there was a nursery rhyme about that sort of thing. But here we go. Not gonna quite kill all of them, but it's gonna be. We're gonna take one out and leave 2 with only 1 health each. Okay, we're gonna use our redraw. Okay, so Carol's going to take a couple of hits, but she should be able to take them, and he's not going to be able to do any actions anyway.
Hydra.
Almost here. Hold position.
Tactics mode! Tactics mode allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield and the condition of enemy units. Activate tactics mode by pressing left trigger.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Okay, so we've got one. So, okay. I think we can probably do all this in one. I should be able to. So, first off, what we are going to do is one forceful knockback into another.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Then knee strike this guy. Gives us 5 block. Not that we're going to need it, because then we can use our 1 heroism to take out those 2.
Watch and learn.
Beautiful.
Go, now, quickly! Let's go, go, go! The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device. Get her!
New objective. Alright, gotta recover the artifact. We're gonna break the Hydra shield guard's protection to access the truck, and then we need to play the recover artifact card to acquire it.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Okay, any objective that is protected cannot be completed. Reduce the Hydra shield guard's block to 0 in order to break protection.
We're on top of it.
Okay, so we're going to want to balance taking out the enemies along with knocking down that shield bearer's block down to 0. So, first off, quick strike. Only one thing to do with this.
Let's do this. It sounds to me like they just missed their mark.
Okay. So we can chain 2, which will be good. That will do 40 damage. That'd be nice if we can get him in there, but he cannot be moved whilst he is got his shield up. So okay, let's damage those 2 for starters.
Come get it.
I am impressed.
Lovely. Okay. Let's redraw our stake, because we've got 2 of them. We've got restore 36 health. That might come in handy if we need to heal Carol there. And we'll redraw the other one, and then that gives us a knee strike. Lovely. Okay, let us... How much blocks this guy locks? Guy's only got 22 block. Fist of Radiance is going to knock that out clean. Bye-bye, shield.
One more time.
Now that was something.
Oh, so we can now make Captain Marvel go binary. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the go binary ability. In that state, she will deal significantly more damage. We like that. But she will lose her binary once all of her block has been removed. I think she hasn't got only got about 5 block at the moment anyway. Also, as we played that movie, you saw a warning that said immune to knockback. That means that obviously you can't knock the enemy back into an environment, but it will still do the full amount of damage on the card. In this case, 33 damage, which took the shield out. Now, we've only got 1 card play left, but I think we should use that to grab the artifact before Hydra run off with it. Excellent. Defeat the remaining enemies to complete the mission, and there are still a good number of them here.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
And indeed, stay Hydra. Okay. We haven't got anything really that we can do. We do still have 7 enemies attacking pretty much all of our heroes, so looks like we might be in need of a medic after this.
Hydra is in control of the situation. Payback's gonna be fun. Finally, it's my turn. You're in trouble now.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
That sounds like a good plan. Also, it turns out that Captain Marvel had significantly more block than I thought she was going to have, so that sort of helps us. So now I think it might be time for revenge. Also, just very quickly, as you have seen, this guy has prepared himself to explode at the end of his turn. Currently, Blade and Captain Marvel are in the blast area. We might be able to get a couple of Hydra enemies in there as well. But first things first, let's get our heroes to safety. She should just be out there, though. Can't need that guy because she will still be in the blast. So we will take a run and take this guy out.
Let's do it.
That's a neat trick.
Gives Captain Marvel an extra 11 block, takes the Hydra guy out, and also gets her out of that blast radius, which is lovely. Right, let's get Blade out of there. Looks like we can take 2. See, the green is where he will end up, and that will put him out of the blast radius as well.
Who's next? These fanatics are always the same.
Excellent. Okay, now let us play this one step ahead card. Okay, that was a bad idea. We are now out of play cards. Whoops. Okay, let us see what we can do after making that horrendous mistake. First thing I think we'll do is drop this on this Hydra guy's head. then what we can do is I want to check to see if this can reach him. Yes, it can. He has 16. That's going to do 10. That's going to do 15. Let us use Captain Marvel to throw that at him. What I'll do is then move Captain Marvel to this side so we can then use this jump. Overkill. Nice. Okay, that leaves just 2 enemies, but we have no plays. But we'll do to use our 2 redraws to bring cards forward straight away. Nice quick slash, that's what we like. We've got 2 photon beams. I think we'll just redraw the 1. And there we go. Okay, let's end our turn and see how this unfolds and hope we don't pay too much. Perfect.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Thank you, Carol, for making that much simpler. Right, let's just get this over with.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
And how much health has he got left? He's got 39. So, let's play that.
I'm on it. I feel great.
Excellent. That's all 3 of our heroes who have leveled up. Now we have Fist of Radiance. We can just smash this guy into the middle of next week.
That's one hell of a move.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier, that one almighty. Something, something, gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Lovely. Props to Blade for the Ghostbusters reference. There we go. We've got 40 gloss, mission complete, finished in 5 turns for an extra 40 and extra 20 for doing it on normal. Back to the Abbey!
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid? You do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Yep, I was about to say I don't think Nico is going to be taking this lying down. And as we take a look at our Superlink, wants us to come hang out, but we're going to politely decline. I wonder who it could be.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll wait. Yeah, I should save that one for Hydra. Ugh, you're as stubborn as Blade. Just because you immortals have all the time in the world doesn't mean the rest of us do. Open the door already! Come on, Hunter, I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
Okay, since her lines are just now going to repeat, we should probably open the door.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask Blader Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little?
All that social stuff Nico's going to teach Hunter, do you think she could teach me as well? Alright, since we've agreed to take part in a hangout with Nico, I guess that's where we're heading off to. But first, green orb. Oh, orange one as well.
As long as Caretaker doesn't come up with some busy work in the meantime, I'm perfectly fine here at home.
Sounds good to me. But first... Oh, I can't pet Charlie.
Feeling good today, girl.
Yeah, we can. The prompt just didn't come up. Alright, Nico, sorry, what was it that you wanted? Watching a movie. Well, I guess that's the only option we have, really.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Okay, chance to gain some friendship XP with Nico here by really going with the only line that is possible in this situation.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
And again, we'll go with the line that, again, there's only really one way to respond to that.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that.
I think Hunter did as well. Look at that. 8 friendship XP. 1 for the conversation, 7 for loving the activity. Gonna keep that in mind because, as you can probably guess, this isn't going to be the only hangout we're going to be doing through this game.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, Think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
Hey, Nico. What's the Staff of One?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
So how does it work?
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
Okay, so in order to get to the other dialogue option, we have to ask the first one again. But fortunately, Nico doesn't go through her spiel about the limitations of Staff of One. But we can now comment on how limited that seems.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, magic.
Okay, since Nico also offered a moment ago, let's ask about the Runaways.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
So let's start with, how did they become a team?
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran. But eventually, we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. Typical kid stuff.
Typical kid stuff in the Marvel Universe. So who were they?
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Alex is like Bruno. Let's see if we can find out why, and I'm sure we're possibly going to find out when we ask them where they all are.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I know it's just a video game, but I don't know how you respond to that. So I think we'll just go with, yeah, I should go.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Okay.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Does chatting to people count as productive? I should do it more often if that's the case. Right, we'll go put the arcane chest on our map, and then...
It's a shame that Faustus got away, but I doubt he'll leave the city until his objectives are complete.
Yes, so we'd like to have a word with you. Please stop interrupting me. Also, not sure what happened to the audio there.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Yeah, the good old days. Were they really good, though?
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha? Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
So, as much as this is going to be very hard on Caretaker, I think we do need to try and get some more information if we can.
Agatha's power. How could she be... gone?
She put her trust in the wrong person. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
And that explains everything. Now, explains Sarah's attitude towards Wanda, why Wanda always seemed to come up in conversation alongside Agatha. So, we are going to go with the dark option, which if you made the right choice, just as a reminder from the previous episode, anytime we have a chance to select the dark option, we're going to take it because we've got to get to full darkness, which is 200 points for an achievement, and then get all the way back round to full light for the other achievement.
Wanda's powers were so out of control they cost a life. Your decision may have saved lives, if not the entire Abbey.
I like to believe that, especially given her current situation. Wanda, Agatha, it seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
And here is the tutorial that goes through what I have just talked about. Hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as Hunter moves down either path. As I said, for the purposes of achievements, we need to go down both paths. However, you can only do one at a time, otherwise you'll just go back and forth and it'll take you ages to get there. So it's best that we just focus on one to begin with, then focus on the other, and for the purposes of this playthrough, I am focusing on dark to begin with. Now we need to follow Charlie. There's Charlie girl. Where are we going, Charlie? Let's put another arcane chest on our map. Press L to sprint. You can sprint whilst outside on the Abbey grounds. Sprint! Wait for Charlie to catch up. We just outran a hellhound. And this would be Agatha's Shrine. Okay. Shouldn't be surprising that Agatha has appeared to us in ghost form, but it is.
Agatha?
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride, even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, you got incinerated, so, I mean, there's that. But we will trust the ghost lady and head towards the Blood Gate.
Ominous-looking portal is known as a Blood Gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed. I think we're going to call it there. We have fought Faustus and found that he's up to nefarious deeds as expected. Agatha is alive and roaming as a blue ghost. And it appears we have something awaiting for us at the other end of this portal. Thank you very much, guys. I will hopefully, it will not be another 6 weeks before I get part 5 up to you. But if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, hit the like button, hit subscribe, tell your posse, tell your crew about this, and I shall see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.